We all know Spider-Man as the friendly neighborhood hero, but what happens when he's not so friendly anymore? Well, we're about to find out. You see, we're in the amazing Spider-Man universe right after the explosive events of Civil War. Peter Parker, who initially sided with Iron Man, supported the government's controversial new law, requiring all superpowered individuals to register and reveal their identities. And then, in a moment that sent shockwaves across the world, Peter unmasked himself during a live press conference, revealing his identity to everyone. This brings us to the present day, where Peter, now a fugitive after opposing the government and siding with Captain America, is on the run. Peter, along with MJ and Aunt May, is hiding in a rundown motel to evade the authorities and potential threats from supervillains. But then,
Something's wrong.
Down!
something happens. Something that will change everything. Aunt May is shot through the window. Peter, in utter disbelief and furious, bolts outside.
No! No more! No more! No more!
Wasting no time, Peter carries Aunt May and swings through the city and takes her to the hospital.
What the? Upstairs.
What is it?
We need a trauma team stat.
We've got a gunshot victim. We need to stop the bleeding. Get some plasma in here fast. She's lost a lot of blood. God, an awful lot.
Peter is shattered, unable to process the pain. His heart aches, knowing he can't be by her side because to the world, he's still a fugitive. The scene then cuts to a dark alley in New York. Peter meets MJ, his face filled with guilt. He says, it's all his fault. He couldn't stop it. He tells MJ that Aunt May is at County Memorial Hospital and will need money. MJ reassures him, saying she has some savings from when she cleared out her account, enough to last for a while. But without insurance and without revealing her identity, there's only so much she can do. Peter warns her not to use Aunt May's real name and to use her maiden name, May Riley, instead. And he swings away, saying he's going to hurt someone. Peter then storms into the motel where it all happened. His anger is different this time, darker, almost sinister. A police officer tries to intervene.
Hey, pal, you can't come in here. I said.
Peter webs him to the wall, his face cold and unfeeling. There's no hesitation, no remorse. Peter's not just angry, he's out for blood. He then finds a broken piece of the shooter's gun with the words Gunter Voss inscribed on it. Peter quickly tracks down an empty warehouse where a gun deal is going down. Without saying a single word or any warning, he tears through the dealers like a force of nature. His eyes burn with rage like never seen before.
I don't want trouble.
Shut up! Tell me about this!
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that before in my...
I didn't ask if you'd seen it before. I asked you to tell me what you know about it.
It's a Gunter Voss scope. High grape lens. Very expensive. Very few dealers carry it.
Who?
No way, I can't tell you. They'll kill me.
What they do to you in a day or two is a fraction of what I'll do to you right now. Now, first thing that should come out of your mouth is the names, followed by the last names and address. Repeat as necessary.
At the hospital, the doctor informs MJ that Aunt May is in intensive care. She's in a coma, and while there's a slim chance she might wake up, the harsh reality is that it's only a matter of time before she dies. On the other end, Peter is on the brink of doing something he swore he'd never do again. The darkness he buried long ago is clawing its way back, and this time he's ready to embrace it. Peter hunts down the gun dealers one by one, no mercy, no restraint. Eventually, one of them cracks, giving Peter 3 names linked to the sale of sniper scopes. One name stands out, Jake Martino, a ruthless hitman who operates as a freelancer. Peter sneaks into an unattended NYPD car, Using the onboard computer, he digs deeper into Jake Martino's file, finding out his address. He then storms into his house, only to find out from his landlord that he cleaned out 20 minutes ago, and that 2 other people came looking for him. Realizing Martino can't risk the airport with a stash of guns, Peter's instincts kick in. He bolts toward the nearest railway station. Upon reaching the station...
Spidey, you in there?
Shh. I think he's concentrating.
Got you!
Peter stops holding back and breaks the shooter's hand. The shooter begs for mercy, but Peter says he didn't show mercy to his aunt and tells him that he's the worst kind of coward, one who hides behind a lens and fires from cover and threatens to kill him and show him a level of pain he's never dreamed of. And just when the shooter is about to reveal the man behind all this...
No! Martino's unconscious. Just one chance. If I can make it. Yes!
Peter quickly throws a tracker on the shooter to track him down later, since he can't leave Martino alone in case he wakes up. Martino is taken to the same hospital where May is admitted, but isn't able to make it and dies. And just then...
I feel proximity of the spider tracer. Feel someone touching the web that has become my life. And I know it's time.
Yeah, he's gone. As far as I know, he didn't talk. He didn't have time. We took care of it. You got any other instructions?
Hey, mister.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hey.
I recommend clearing out his apartment in case he left behind anything that can tie us to this. Then just lie low until I get back to you.
It's just a single sentence, but I'd recognize that voice anywhere. Hello, Mr. Fisk.
Well, hello, Mr. Parker. And what may I do for you?
Just one thing, Mr. Fisk. You can die.
Soon after, Peter arrives to check on Aunt May. MJ fills him in that Aunt May's body is shutting down, and they can't pay through cash since it'll catch the eyes of authorities. Peter, desperate, suggests an alternative, a blood transfusion. He reminds MJ how his blood once saved May, but she stops him saying that the radiation nearly killed her, forcing him to find a cure. Peter replies, but if that serum's effects are lasting, it could save her again. Peter and MJ carry out the transfusion. Once it's done, Peter tells MJ that they should see the effect soon. But the process has taken its toll. Drained and barely standing, Peter knows there's no time to rest. Weakened by blood loss, he leaves the hospital to prepare for the final battle. At Rikers Island, Fisk hands Officer Charlie a king's ransom, instructing him to split it among the guards and to look the other way later that evening and retrieve his confiscated clothes. As night falls over the city, Peter suits up, ready for vengeance. Meanwhile, Fisk dons his signature suit, ready to unleash chaos.
End of the road, Fisk. You, me, right now.
As Peter and Fisk face off, the prisoners surround them as if it's a coliseum where they have gathered to be entertained. Fisk calls Peter a chump who trusts the government, who trusts the man in the iron mask, and reveals his identity. A chump who's being hunted by the people he believed in. Spider-Man then explains how his costume stands for everything that he said he would do and things he said he would never do, that he would never cross certain lines and destroy everything the costume stands for. He says he is not here to kill Kingpin and then takes off his costume. Peter then says that he is here to kill Kingpin. Peter proceeds to kick the crap out of Kingpin. Peter stands over a bloodied Kingpin and tells him that he should have remembered that he doesn't have any superpowers, that at the end of the day he is just a fat man with a bad attitude, a balloon just waiting for someone to stick a needle into it. Peter continues to beat the hell out of Kingpin. Peter slaps him left, right, and center and totally humiliates Kingpin in front of all the prison inmates. Kingpin tells Peter to go ahead and get it over with and kill him. Peter retorts that he will kill Kingpin, but it won't be today. Peter says he has done something worse to Kingpin that is worse than killing him. That Peter has beaten Kingpin in front of every inmate, and that they will tell everyone they know that Kingpin was beaten down to his knees. That Kingpin is prideful who needs everyone to view him as unbeatable. That this humiliating beating is worse than death for Kingpin. He then warns Kingpin that the moment his Aunt May dies, Peter will come back for Kingpin and kill him. He then swings out of the prison, leaving Kingpin humiliated. The inmates glare at him, their respect shattered.
What are you looking at?
He barely crawls himself to his cell, collapsing onto his bed like a dead man.